the two that were going to be the next ones moving up. And we worked a lot together on technique, holds, counter holds, drop kicks, head scissors. And it was very nice of him to acknowledge that.
I guess, though, before we get to that, me and Magnum got to talk a little bit about this last week. So I'm just going to hit it right off the bat. I don't know if you saw this. I know we off air, we said you watched a little bit of Raw. We watched Saturday's main event. But did you see our co-host Greg Gagne got referenced at the end of the show on Raw?
I missed it. I'm going to get back and watch it. Yeah, what'd they say?
Get this. All right. So Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. They come down. Cody Rhodes is down in the ring, and he's cutting a promo. He's like recovering from the after effects of what happened on Raw. And down comes CM Punk, and CM Punk's like, "Hey, are you okay?" He's like, "Listen," he's like, "We're friends." He's like, "And you don't have a lot of friends anymore. It seems like people are turning on you, going all over the place, things like that." He's like, I want to let you know that I am your friend, and I'm looking out for you." And then Cody's like, "Are you?" He's like, "Well, what's the next step for us?" But then Cody's also he's like, "So we go a long way back, Punk." He's like, "Me and you." He's like, "We go back to the OVW days, and we were like the only two to be learning drop kicks and head scissor takedowns from Greg Gagne."
All right.
Yes.
There you go.
I popped big time. Two of the biggest faces in the
yeah.
Just
Man, that was
shout out to Greg.
Great.
How about that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man. And then now he's big timing us and he's not on the show.
He is, I believe, about to board a plane and flying back from the great island of Hawaii. And he'll be busting at the seams to tell us some stories, I'm sure, next week about his adventures.
Heck yeah. And that probably hasn't even hit his radar yet that he got referenced on Raw. I doubt.
Nah.
It'll be great to show him.
Yeah.
And we wanted to get your thoughts, Greg, because you were mentioned on WWE Raw in the main event segment between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Cody Rhodes gave you a shout out saying that him and Punk were the ones that would go up to you and learn some drop kicks and head scissor takedowns. And so but he was sure to tip the cap to you. Did you get the
Cody a little text message and thanked him for the recognition?
That's awesome.
I was working with OVW at the time, working with the WWE, and they sent me down there to help Al Snow and Danny Davis were doing the training. And so those two were, to me, the two that were going to be the next ones moving up. And we worked a lot together on technique, holds, counter holds, drop kicks, head scissors. And it was very nice of him to acknowledge that. I did leave him a voicemail, but I haven't heard back from him. But, it was very kind of him to do that. We put in a lot of time together.
That's awesome. Yeah. It was pretty neat to hear that. It popped me pretty good when I heard it. And I think it speaks to the impact that you left on him and CM Punk as well. So pretty good.
Yeah, that's, it's a good feeling. And, and Tiffany, and there's a few others that I've got two other ones that I've sent to them, but they had one day of tryout and then a hurricane hit down in Florida. Yeah. And these two guys are as good as a lot of the people they got on board. I wish they would give them a chance.
Yeah. Hopefully.
DDX and Rampage Savage.
Ooh, yes. If you haven't checked them out, be sure to look them up, whether it's on socials or Google or anything like that. Maybe they'll get WWE ID'd at some point. Well, yeah, fingers crossed.